nightmares in my head. I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn, no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
I got nightmares in my head. I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head. I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't give a fuck. Can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy, gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it, I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret in front of me. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping.
I got nightmares in my head. I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got
Hello everyone, how are you? I was going to get my headphones when the intro was playing and I totally did not. So give me 2 seconds. Maybe 4, maybe 5, but I'm back. Oh, on a Saturday? Well, at least you get today off, right? No, I just sometimes don't remember. That's all. I don't want you to think that I didn't email you on purpose or something, you know. If y'all didn't, if y'all don't know anything about this girl, let me know, please. Why is it doing this? Because I'm gonna just do, hey,
Hi.
hey, miss, I have to work on Saturday.
Hold on. Let me adjust my volume real quick so I can hear. Okay.
Oh, I'm not loud. I'm trying to connect to the Bluetooth right now with my headphones.
Oh,
So
it was me. I had my volume. I had it down. If it starts storming, like if the storm starts picking up again, then I may jump back down.
bruh, like I told you, all these people are suffering, and y'all get so much rain, y'all probably about to flood, and everybody else is so dry.
Yeah, this is a pretty active monsoon season. It's a lot of rain, a lot of wind too. It feels good though. It's gonna be, let's see, it's 79 right now.
That's how it is over here.
Yeah, it's 79 right now, and I think it's supposed to be like 72 tonight.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, let me turn my Wi-Fi off. It's going more.
Can you hear me? I hope y'all can hear me because I
Okay, can you hear
oh
me?
wait, hold on. Yeah, hold on.
Okay. But yeah,
Uh,
I have to work tomorrow because I took off this morning. My niece's appointment at the cancer center was at 9:45.
yeah.
And so if I don't work tomorrow to make, like try to catch up on what I missed today, then next week I'm going to be starting off behind.
But it I mean, it was for a good reason.
Yeah. Very good reason.
85 degrees in New Jersey, and it is
Wow.
93 here.
It's 79 here. I don't know if you guys could
Yeah,
hear
but
me earlier.
that how can misery be sweet? How is that? How can misery be sweet? Because I'm just nice like that. All right, we're going to talk about Alexee Trevizo. I was going, I have more information on this Nagasi dude. So I have Never Silent as a guest tomorrow. I can do Trivia Sunday or Nagasi. Or I'll just wait to do Nagasi Monday. But I do have more information that we haven't heard yet.
This case stumps me. I was looking at the pictures. I do not see how her family did not know that she was pregnant. I don't, she had to have known. She had to have felt the baby moving.
She knew.
And then,
She knew.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I read that the baby took a breath, and
Mm.
so the baby actually died from suffocation from the bag that she put it in. Oh,
Yep.
that just broke my heart. And she comes off as just innocent sounding,
Hello?
but can you hear
You
me?
dropped.
Oh, it's my stupid Wi-Fi. I think, well, I'm off my Wi-Fi now. It's probably the storms.
Yeah.
But she,
Well, she definitely knew that she was pregnant because she named the baby before she had the baby and told some of her friends what the baby's name was.
before
That's
she
how we
had the
knew.
baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
That's how we knew the baby's name because of the friends.
I thought it was somebody seen a picture of, I may have cases confused. I thought her mom made like a shrine in the house and had the name of the
Yeah,
baby.
she has the ashes, but that was recent, like after she had the baby. But before she had the baby is when she named him Alex. I don't remember the dad's name, but he has the dad's last name.
And so she had told friends beforehand, and now they've come forward with that.
Yep.
Oh
After
my
she had the
God.
baby in the hospital, yeah, I guess they were interviewing everyone that knew her. But yeah, she
So,
named him Alex before she ever went into labor. So she knew she was pregnant. She was scared of her mom.
what is her actual charges that she has?
Murder.
Oh,
I think it's first degree.
it should be first degree.
Well, we're gonna
'Cause
read her arrest affidavit, so we'll know.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
That
that
came out.
poor baby. There's
Who?
so many people. There's so many people who want babies, and
Ding, 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 ding. I'm
all you
one.
have to, I know these kids are scared. I know they're scared, but dang it, if you're brave enough, to lay down and get yourself in the situation, then you need to be brave enough to tell your family, your loved ones, what's going on, and at least give that baby a chance to have a life.
Are you familiar with her mom?
Yeah, I've seen her crazy mom on the in the hospital and on the arrest where they where they
Mhm.
arrested her. Yeah, her mom, she didn't seem she didn't seem like a very stable woman. She didn't seem like she was exactly grasping the idea of what was really going on. It was like my perfect child couldn't possibly, have done this, this, and that. And then she didn't even want them to walk her daughter out to the police car. Can you please bring the police car up to the front of the house?
Yes.
She doesn't have to walk so
Yes.
far. And it's like, okay, this is one of those moms who pampered this girl, and thinks she can do no wrong. But mama, you got to take off those rose colored glasses and see what your child did. Because
She thinks because that's her daughter, no matter if she's 19, she's the
hmm
mom. She needs to know everything that's going on. Just like when they were there to arrest her, she wanted to know what was going on before she got Alexei.
oh yeah, yeah, I watched it. it's
And
it's so
it's like
crazy.
the cops were
but
like, "Ma'am, she's 19.
but the
That she
moms,
could have had a whole charge on her."
did you notice the mom's demeanor was just like pacifying her child, like even talking to the police,
Are you
she
gonna
was just,
arrest her?
yeah, she was just
Where's
trying
she
to
gonna
like
go?
pacify Alexei, and just
Hmm.
it's like she doesn't have a grasp on reality.
Because she
It's
knew,
very
but she
odd,
didn't know.
very odd behavior, in my opinion. But if I was in that situation, well, I wouldn't be in that situation because my daughter actually thought she was pregnant or could be pregnant when she first turned 17. And I'm the first one that she came to, and I took her to the doctor. We went together. And when she said,
I
Mama, what am I going to do, if I'm pregnant? And I said, well, I guess we're all going to be raising a baby together so you can finish school. And, you know, and I mean, just, I just can't even understand these kids who can't come and talk to their parents.
She seems so controlling and like I feel like she knew because in the room whenever they brought it up, she was like, Lexi, didn't we talk about this? What all them girls on TV that go to jail? Bitch, you knew she was pregnant. Get out of here.
And why would you have a conversation like that with your child anyhow? I can't think of any
Right?
time me and my daughters have ever just sat around and just talked about, hey, by the way, if you ever get pregnant and decide to, dispose of it, you're gonna go to jail. Like, I just can't even see that conversation happening.
Unless she had some inkling that she was pregnant.
Yeah.
She knew she was pregnant, but she didn't want to face it. And now that the
hmm
baby was born in the hospital, she got nothing else to do. She had to accept it. In my opinion, this is something that the mom would have wanted to be done if she would have known that she was pregnant.
I'll tell you what I want to know is how this girl went in the bathroom and had that baby so quietly. That's what I want to know. Because I don't know of very many women who give birth that quiet where nobody heard.
So young, the
A full
first
term, full
baby,
term.
yeah, full term baby. Um,
Doesn't make much sense, does it?
I'm glad that my kids was raised in a home that if early pregnancy happened, they know they can just say it and we start buying baby items.
Heck yeah. See? And that's like you always want to tell your kids, obviously, wait, till you're done with school, you've got married, you've lived life. But at the same time, your kids are human, they make mistakes. So you always want them to know that if they do get in a situation, that they can come and talk to you. And you're going to help them so that their life isn't completely over. I mean, that's what makes a good parent. So whoever just made that comment, I give you props.
I was never silent, but I'll never know any of that. So, and I never had to worry about accidentally becoming pregnant. Like, yeah, I didn't have to worry about all that because, it is what it is. And it affects me a lot.
I'm so
So,
sorry.
yeah, I
You were meant
get
to be Penelope's mom. Hey, it's always the ones who can't have children who want them the most. And then it's the ones who do have children who often think, what would my life be like if I didn't have children? The grass is always greener on the other side, but you just have
Mhm.
to accept the way that you were made and live it the way, that in the body that you are. So you were just meant to be Penelope's mom.
I do take it, but it still affects me. Like, I'm
Oh
sorry,
yeah,
but
it sucks
but
ass. I know.
if someone comes into a chat and is like, I'm pregnant or just had a baby, don't think I don't get jealous. I will admit I get jealous, and it's something that I feel is normal
And see
because I
people like,
am.
yeah, you're full of that need, that want, and see people like Alexi, should be able to give people like you those options. I'm the opposite. I see people saying, I'm pregnant, and I'm thinking, ha ha ha, bitch, you get to buy diapers for 2 years. Do you know how much formula is? It's $40 a can.
Okay, let's get on to this.
Yes, Christy, please quit talking and get to the topic.
So I'm sorry if y'all think this is disrespectful because she did kill her baby, but this is my favorite pic of her when she's holding her butt, going to the bathroom because she thought she had to poop. So I just put a little sad poop emoji. Okay.
But
So if y'all think that's disrespectful, I'm so sorry.
you really have to wonder, like, why wasn't she reaching in front? If she was trying to hold it in and she knew she was
Because
pregnant, why wasn't
heard
she reaching to the front of her? And why, like, it's weird that she's reaching around the back. And that's what stumps me because I guess you do feel
well what
pressure back there, but
Yeah, I heard that you kind of do feel pressure back there and feel like you have to have a bowel movement. I've heard that, I don't know. I've heard that. So I don't know, but have
most
you
of the
ever
time
felt
you
that?
do. I didn't feel it, but I mean, I know a lot of women who actually do have bowel movements while giving labor. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess the
Yeah, I've
pressure's
heard of that.
everywhere, but it's just odd that she's not holding the front area. I don't know. Strange. But I'm sorry. I'll let you go on.
No, it's okay. Um, so I'm just gonna go over who she is and what she did for anybody that doesn't know of her. She is accused of not killing. I can't believe I have that typo. Of killing her baby named Alex in the hospital bathroom. Alexei refused that she had sex and that she didn't know she was pregnant. Alexei's friends say she knew she was pregnant and even named the baby Alex before she had the baby. Did she not? Did she know or not know? I think I did not have labor pains. I had terrible back pain. Okay, well, after while you're telling me if she knew or not, um, October 50. Um, my thing is she was 19, her first pregnancy, her mom said her hips was messed up. Doesn't that affect a labor because don't your hips or something move?
Yeah, but it doesn't always affect delivery. Um, Not always.
Oh, okay. Hey,
It-
my
It's usually
cat.
it's usually people with very, very, very narrow. Ooh, do you guys hear the thunder?
Yeah,
It's usually people with very, very narrow hips that have problems, but she doesn't look
I
like she has narrow hips to me.
she has something wrong with her hips. We're gonna hear it on one of the body cam footage. The mom talks about it. So that's why I was just wondering if that would affect. Okay, the pictures are blurry. I'm sorry, that's how they are on the internet. So you
Look at
tell me
that
there's
belly.
4 pictures of this cheerleader, not pregnant, just fat. That's why she was on diet pills, okay?
Oh,
Tell
that is
me she
that's so
didn't
obvious
know
of pregnant.
she was pregnant. I bet you those cheerleaders knew she was pregnant and knew the baby's name.
Oh
I am
yeah,
live, Nevaeh. I
that
can't
that
have
is
music on my live.
that is such an
Okay.
obvious pregnant belly to me because she's not, she's not heavy anywhere else. Not in the arms,
Mhm.
not in the thighs.
You can kind of see her thighs are big, but I don't know if that's normal or not. But yeah. Nevaeh, come around and tell me if this girl's pregnant or not. She's a cheerleader.
Which one?
She's all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You sure she's?
Huh? Is she pregnant or not pregnant?
I don't know. I don't want to say something rude.
It doesn't
Nevaeh
matter. No one knows
is
her. We
like,
don't like her anyway. Did she know? She killed her baby in the bathroom of the hospital. So we want to know
Nevaeh
if
is
she's
like,
pregnant or
I don't
not
want to say
because
she's fat if she's pregnant.
I can't make it bigger. But look at that, Nevaeh. You
It
think that's
doesn't
just
really
fat?
look like it,
Look.
but those two pictures look different.
Well, yeah, it's different games. Okay, Nevaeh, go away. You don't want to say nothing mean. It's a yes or no question.
I don't know.
Okay. She don't know. This girl's pregnant. You don't see that big old belly?
How old is she?
19. Still in high school, mind you. But a
Hey,
cheerleader. Can you imagine
Jaden,
cheering in front of everybody?
my
My
son will still be in high
you're
school at
lying.
19.
Yeah?
Yeah, because his birthday is in November, so he didn't start kindergarten till he was 6, almost 7.
That's crazy because I'm December and the beginning of December and I started early. I was just turned 17 when I graduated.
In what state?
I'm gonna
Louisiana.
try to graduate 17.
Nevaeh's gonna be 20 when she graduates. But no, she's doing better this year. She
I
goes
will
to school.
graduate
Y'all,
my
she goes to
sophomore.
school for 15 hours a day because she can graduate early if she gets all her stuff done. And so
I
she's
mean, I
going.
don't have to go. It's like
Yeah, you want to
I
finish
want
school early.
to,
Oh,
but
she
I
can
don't
do dual enrollment in Arizona. That's what
see
I did.
Amanda do it. We
She
both said
said
on
you
there.
can do, I don't know, it's something with the school and it's some
I
charter
go
school.
from 7 to 10.
She can do
Yes, seven,
dual.
7 in the morning to 10 at night. That's her, how long she goes to school for. Because she's trying to graduate in 2 years.
Well, she can do also dual enrollment, so she could be taking college courses, and for every 3 credits, like a 3 credit English class, she can get all her credits for like 1 year of English in high school. That's how I graduated early. I know that's
From
offered in
high
Arizona.
school,
Yeah, and I know that's offered in Arizona because that's where I did it at Northern Arizona University.
I used to live right in front. I mean, used to live. My parents used to own that mobile Exxon station right in front of NAU.
In Flagstaff.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's the first time I ever lived near snow. Yep. All right, let's get back to Alexei because people are leaving me. All
Uh-oh.
right. Okay, so I tried my best to remember everything that was happening. So if I skipped something, I'm sorry. So apparently, Alexei and her boyfriend are suing the hospital for wrongful death as the hospital gave her morphine and Zofran, but she herself took diet pills, which was in the baby's toxicology report. You tell me if the little amount of morphine they gave her baby was fatal. I mean, they gave her was fatal to the baby.
She and her boyfriend are suing. I have not heard this.
Suing the hospital for wrongful death because they gave her morphine and the Zofran before, well, no, after they knew she was pregnant but didn't tell her she was pregnant. And that's a problem that her lawyer has with the whole situation. So they're suing the hospital for wrongful death because the hospital knew she was pregnant and still gave her morphine. I don't think that. I think that they would have told her she was pregnant if they knew before, because they're not going to give her morphine if they knew she was pregnant. She kept telling them she never had sex. And they say that on the body cam footage.
Exactly. She's
So
a
I
proven
just,
liar.
yeah,
Wow.
she said, no, I never had sex, so I can't be pregnant. Okay. So, yeah, they took a pregnancy test, and probably before they got the results, they went ahead and gave her morphine because they know her history of, what's wrong with her and stuff. So, don't say, it's on body cam footage. You can't say that. You plainly said on there and told them, the nurses and the doctors, nonetheless, that
Well,
she
not
never had
just
sex.
that, but if they had only done a urine test and she's still insisting, I've never had sex, I'm not pregnant, well, then they would be waiting for blood work. So I could see them administering pain medication if, especially when you're coming in with that kind of back pain, they're thinking kidney stones. I can see that. I don't think they're going to win.
Oh, Never Silent says they will.
Oh, she thinks they'll
Uh,
win?
they should have did a pregnancy test before the drugs were administered. They are guilty if they do so. My daughter went in for a UTI and they did pregnancy test before giving her a Demerol shot. I don't know what's going on, but I still think that they did take a pregnancy test, but I don't know. We'll find out, but I think the prosecution is going to be able to prove that she was in the wrong and she knew what she was doing. And that's all they have to do is prove that she knew what she was doing when she did it. She did it on purpose, and that she killed that baby on purpose, and that she killed the baby in that bathroom, not the freaking hospital. And that's just my opinion on the whole thing.
So they're going to try to say the morphine made her out of her mind and not thinking right and did that with the baby. So they're going to blame the medication.
Nonetheless, they're blaming the charge nurse, who is the hardest. The
Wow.
person that took this the hardest is the charge nurse. That's his shift. He is responsible for everything. She did what she did in the bathroom. He couldn't save that baby, and that's what his job is. And he was so distraught, and you'll see that. That's the only interview I'm gonna play, because he was so affected by it. And yeah, so
See, I think she'd be more believable and more likely to win a lawsuit if she had went in that hospital and said, when they said, "Are you pregnant?" And she said, "No, I'm not." But if she would have said, "Yes, I have had sex," there is a possibility, then I think she would hold more weight. But because she went in lying, I just don't know. I don't know hospital protocol, but
hey, back by my BS. Back my BS. I'm sorry. Okay. So in my opinion, she was scared of her mom. Um, Evidently she carried it to full term knowing she was pregnant. So why she didn't get an abortion when she thought she was pregnant? She knew she was pregnant. Nobody can change my mind about that. Never Silent, do you want to come up?
is abortion
I
okay? What state are they in?
New Mexico. They
Is
just next door. I will drive over there.
is
She's home. Huh?
abortion legal there?
I have no idea. You already know Google's my best friend. Is abortion? Why did it just come up with Mexico? I mean, oh, I put Mexico. You know
If
what's
it is
crazy?
it did it pop up New Mexico?
No, I have to type it in. It came up
Oh,
Arizona. It is legal at all stages of pregnancy.
All stages?
Yep.
Wow.
They can't they can't do that. They cannot do that for what's it called? The late trimester, whatever. What's it
Whoa.
called?
Third
That
trimester?
that's a baby. No, abortion is wrong anyway, I feel. But that's a whole baby. Like, dude, you just did the worst thing she did. If you do an abortion, you have to literally open her up and take that baby to not let her have a baby anymore. So what you
No,
do
they
with
have
that
to
baby?
deliver. When they have an abortion in the second and third trimester, they have to deliver.
Oh, they have to deliver. So they give them stuff to make the
No,
labor
they
pains come.
they go they go in. Um, well, it's too graphic for me to explain, but they go in, they do something to the baby to unalive it, and then they induce labor.
Oh my
So the
gosh.
baby comes out
Okay. Yeah,
deceased.
we don't want to go that way. Reproductive Health Provider Protections Act is also commonly referred to as the SHIELD Law because it shields providers and patients from civil or criminal liability for abortion or gender affirming care in New Mexico. So there's your answer.
Wow. I'm kind of mind blown.
Me too. And I wouldn't have known that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wouldn't have known that if. Am I still up on StreamYard?
Yes.
Okay, well, I can't find the tab on my computer, so
You
let's go.
lost yourself.
What?
You
What? I
you have
did.
the affidavit up.
Okay. Yes, I do. We are going to go over that as soon as I find myself. Oh, okay. Enter the studio. Oh, I find myself. Wait. Hello, everyone. I see you. Why did she go to the hospital? So this is how I feel about it. I feel like she went to the hospital not knowing that she was in labor because I feel like she wouldn't have went into labor in front of her mom and she did what she did in the bathroom, hoping that they wouldn't know it was her, but she legit, got told to get out the bathroom. They were literally going to get the key to the bathroom to open the door because she was not responding to any of their demands to get out the bathroom. They're sitting there outside the bathroom door, watching her get out, watching the blood in the bathroom, and you think they wouldn't have known that it was her?
But whoever made that comment makes a really valid point for the defense because they're going to say if she knew she was pregnant, why did she go to the hospital? Like that's going to look more like she didn't know she was pregnant and thought she was having back pain or stomach, it was something was hurting her aside from being pregnant. So that's a valid point for the defense. Am I up here by myself?
No.
Oh, I can't see you. Okay, go
I know
ahead.
I can't see you either because I just have the document up.
I gotcha. Okay.
I found myself. I found myself. Go away. All right. Let's read this silly thing. Okay, whatever. So it's state of New Mexico, um, county of Eddy, city of Artesia, and it's state of New Mexico versus Alexee Trevizo. Was filed on May 10th, 2023. The undersigned, being duly sworn on his oath, states that he has reason to believe that on or about the 27th day of January 2023, in the county of Eddy, state of New Mexico, the above named defendant did not commit the crimes of did commit the crimes. Count one, yeah, murder in the first degree, or alternately abuse of a child, intentionally resulting in death, and count two, tampering with evidence as baby. The undersigned further states the following facts on oath to establish probable cause to believe that the above named defendant committed the crime charged. And his name is B. Gonzalez. He is the detective corporal, and the judge signed it May 10th. All right, ladies and gents, let's find out what happened. I think she thought she could get some medicine and go home before the. That's what I think too. Back on my bullshit, like I don't know. She thought that she could kill the baby with the morphine. Detective Barnabas Gonzalez, employed by Artesia Police Department. Affidavit has been employed as a law enforcement officer for 7 years and is currently assigned to the Criminal Investigations Division. He has had training consistent of the Law Enforcement Training Academy and TEEX forensic training. Affiant has conducted several. Are you up here, Avery?
Mm-hmm.
Am I saying that wrong?
Are you saying what wrong?
Affint. How do you say
Affiant.
it? Okay. Has conducted several misdemeanor and felony investigations, several which have resulted in the arrest and convictions of the individuals, contrary to NMSA 1978. On January 27, 2023, at approximately 2:45 hours, I, Detective Gonzalez, was contacted in reference to a death investigation. I was advised emergency room staff at the Artesia General Hospital had found a deceased newborn baby in the restroom trash can after a 19-year-old female had given birth in the restroom and did not tell anyone. On arrival to AGH, which is the hospital, I spoke with officers and was advised of what happened. I was informed the suspect, Alexee Trevizo, was currently being prepped for an emergency medevac flight. He got there very soon.
And for those of you who don't know, TEEX training it's an international emergency response training.
Bruh. Okay, sorry, my dad keeps texting me. Um, okay, thank you, Avery. That's why I asked you how to pronounce. I was pronouncing it right, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
So, um, so she was being prepped for emergency transfer to Loveless Medical Center in Roswell, New Mexico. I did not speak with Alexee before she was flown to Roswell. I spoke with the hospital staff one at a time who had witnessed the events and had them tell me what they witnessed. The following is a synopsis. For further details, refer to the Axon body cam recordings of Lila Lewis, Lori Aragon, and Hillard Halliday. I was informed Alexee had gone to the emergency room for lower back pain. Alexee had denied being pregnant and told nursing staff she had regular periods and did not have sex. Alexee told nursing staff she was currently on her period. Oh my gosh. She said the blood in the bathroom was from a period? Lab work was done
Wow.
and Alexee was found to be pregnant. Alexee went to the bathroom and refused to come out after being inside the restroom for an extended period of time. Alexee did not come out until nursing staffs got the keys from security to unlock the door and told Alexee they were coming in. Alexee opened the restroom door and went back to her room. The nursing staff found the restroom covered in blood after Alexee opened the door. The nursing staff started treatment on Alexee for what they initially thought was Alexee trying to harm herself or having a pregnancy related to medical problems. The nursing staff checked the toilet and found it empty. She didn't even sit on the toilet. She thought she had to go to the bathroom and didn't sit on the toilet. The nursing staff checked the trash can inside the restroom and found nothing on the top of the trash. The nursing staff was unsure if Alexee was experiencing ectopic pregnancy, miscarriage, or was trying to cause a self induced miscarriage. The nursing staff started treatment on Alexee while a housekeeper was called to clean the large amount of blood inside the restroom. The housekeeper cleaned up the blood first and then went to take the trash can out of the trash. Take the trash can bag outside the trash can and found it to be much heavier than usual. The housekeeper said she looked through the trash can and found a tied up trash bag underneath other trash. So I don't know if you knew, but she put the baby in a bag, then put the baby at the bottom of the trash can, and then put a new liner over the baby so that they would think that it was empty, but that would be stupid.
Yeah, she was trying to hide the baby. And that's the sad part, 'cause now we know that the baby was alive and
Yep.
suffocated.
The housekeeper said the trash can bag was folded under with the tied end underneath itself. The housekeeper said she observed what looked to be a baby through the side of the trash can bag and called the nurses over to check if it was one. Two nurses, Lori Aragon and HT, came to check the bag, and when they opened the trash bag, they found a newborn male that was already cold blue, with no signs of life and a temperature of 95. One of the nurses, HT, who is, I believe, the charge nurse, said after they moved the deceased newborn to the room he was currently in, they had not moved anything and had left him as they found him. The items in the trash can with the newborn were paper towels and bags from the restroom and a tampon. Bruh. She told them she was on her period and she wanted them to believe that she was on her period with this tampon. They contacted the ER doctor, Heather Vasquez, who checked the newborn and called time of death as 2:28. Dr. Vasquez spoke with Alexee about the incident. Alexee told Dr. Vasquez the baby wasn't breathing when she gave birth and also said it wasn't breathing. It is someone you named, boo boo. I later reviewed Officer Williams' body camera video of when Dr. Vasquez spoke with Alexee about the incident. Alexee said the newborn came out of her and she didn't know what to do with it. Alexee said it was not crying. It was not crying or anything when she gave birth. Alexee said she just put it in a bag. Alexee said nothing was crying. She referred to the newborn baby saying as nothing. When asked by Rosa about what Alexee did, Alexee said she put it in a bag and the it is in quotes. This is sickening, you guys. So sickening.
And if I could just point something out, with the baby's body temperature being 95, okay, this is also something I believe prosecution is going to use, because that means the baby had only been deceased for a number of minutes. So if
Right.
she would have went back to the room and told what she had just done, they would have been able, most likely, to save the baby's life. So not
Yeah.
only did she unalive her child, but she also had a period of minutes where she could have spoke up and saved the baby. So that's not going to look good either, because
No,
95 degrees, let's see,
that's
that's
not
what
right.
that puts
That's
the baby would have been deceased. Like, say the hospital temperature was, I don't know, 75. I think the baby would have been deceased maybe 4 or 5 minutes.
Well, we don't know if she was hiding the baby right when they were going to open the door. So, and they were right there. They went in and saw the blood and immediately started cleaning it. So, I
But they took the
can
baby's
see.
temperature when they found it, and the baby's temperature was 95. So he couldn't have been deceased for any longer than like 5, 6 minutes.
Well, you have to understand that she put the baby was alive. She put it in a garbage bag, so the baby had to suffocate.
So probably even more than 5 minutes. She had time to go in. She could have said what she did, and they could have saved the baby.
Yeah, if she would have said what happened, maybe, but because it was alive. But since she put it in that bag, and a baby is so little, it's not gonna take much to suffocate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if she
Wow.
would have said something, maybe. But they had to get the cleaning crew in there and get everything clean. And she cleaned the blood up first and then went to the trash can. They didn't know there was a baby in the trash can because she never said anything. So I think the prosecution has this one for sure. She is guilty of disposing of the body, and that's one of her charges, messing with the evidence, which is the baby. Okay, let's see how she got the umbilical cord. Cuz I thought they said chewed it off, but everybody is saying pulled it apart. So I want to see what it says in here. I then checked the newborn in trauma 2 as I waited for an OMI field agent to arrive from Carlsbad. I observed what appeared to this officer to be a full term newborn male with a partial umbilical cord on top of a medical pad on top of the medical bed. I observed the following from AGH security footage of the emergency room for 12723. The security footage has a hallway view of the restroom used by Alexee on January 7, 2023. At approximately 1:39 hours, Alexee Trevizo entered the public restroom in the emergency room. Alexee had left her hand at her buttocks and appeared to be in a hurry. 1:40 hours, Rosa checked on Alexee. 1:49, Rosa checks on Alexee again. 1:53 to 1:56, ER staff checked on Alexee. 1:57 hours, Alexee exited the bathroom. 2:08, Lila, the housekeeper, started cleaning the bathroom. 2:26, Lila found the newborn and alerted the other ER staffs. 2:26. No, that was. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's just say if she exited at 1:57, 26, so that's 29 hours. I mean, minutes, right? 1:57 and 2:26. 26 plus 3. Oh, 3. Are you here, Avery?
Yeah, so it would be between the time that she exited the bathroom.
And that
Go
they
back
found
up a
it
little bit.
20 is
Oh,
21
okay.
minutes. 23
157.
minutes. Yeah, 1:57 she exited the bathroom and they found it at 2:26. So that's even less.
Oh, okay. So 26 minutes plus 3 minutes, 29 minutes.
Yeah, 29 minutes. 29 minutes. Would the temperature have dropped? Thank you, October 15th. Would the temperature have dropped to 95 or should it have been colder?
Um, so depending on what the temperature is in the hospital, and then the baby was in a bag. I mean, I still I still think the baby probably I don't know. I really still think the baby was only deceased I would say 5 to 10 minutes at the most, but I'm gonna actually look it up to see. Because it's still
So I
either way, there's still ample time. I mean, now we're looking at 29 minutes she could have spoken up and
yep.
said, so that makes it even worse, but I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, okay, 226. Lila found the newborn and alerted the other ER staff. 228. The deceased newborn was taken to trauma 2 and pronounced. On March 28, 23, I received the report of findings, post-mortem examination, and toxicology report for this case from the Office of the Medical Investigator. The post-mortem examination lists the cause of death as entrapment. The post-mortem examination lists the manner of death as homicide. The post-mortem examination says the following. Excerpts were taken directly from the narrative, summary, and opinion. And of course, she's not going to tell him she named the baby beforehand. So, baby John Doe was a newborn baby boy who died shortly after birth. Autopsy and postmortem computed tomography showed an infant male without anatomic abnormalities or obvious physical injuries. The lungs were aerated and there was air in the stomach and had no changes of decomposition. The connections in the heart, foramen ovale and ductus arteriosus, that allow proper blood flow in utero were still open, which is not unusual in a newborn. I can't read. The adrenal gland showed microscopic hemorrhage, which can be seen in hypoxia, which is lack of air. The air in the lungs and stomach and no evidence of decomposition is consistent with the baby having been born alive. Based on length, weight, and organ size, he was approximately 38 weeks gestational age, which is term and compatible with life outside the uterus. Entrapment occurs when an individual is in an airtight or relatively airtight container, in this case, a tied plastic trash bag, and consumes all of the available oxygen until there is no longer enough oxygen to sustain life. Due to the facts listed above, I am requesting an arrest warrant for the above named subject. Man, she killed that baby, and she knew. Get the
Okay,
She tried hiding it.
the average baby's temperature when they're born, if full term, nothing wrong with them, is usually 95 to 97. And then upon death, their temperature drops 1.5 degrees per hour. So if the baby was born with the average temperature 95.7 is what it says on here, and the baby's temperature was 95, it could not have been deceased very long.
No, no, we don't know what the baby's temperature was when it was born.
You said,
I mean, we don't know what the temperature
well,
was,
no, no,
when
no.
he was born.
Yeah, we don't know that, but the average is 95.7. So if the baby's so say the baby's temperature was average when it came out, 95.7, and it was 95 when they found him.
Also,
Gives
he
you
could have been
some
in
sort of
distress
idea.
because we don't know what happened during the labor. So maybe
True.
something that happened during the labor maybe rose his
Couldn't
blood
have been
pressure,
much.
maybe.
Couldn't have
Or
been
yeah,
much low, because it would have been, then the temperature would have been lower than 95.
if he was in distress and was maybe, fighting or whatever, um, wouldn't it raise the temperature?
It would lower. It would be, the temperature would be lower if he had been in distress and fighting for air or anything. It would have been lower. 95.7 is actually the average temperature of a perfectly healthy baby. So that's why I'm saying, I mean, we already know he suffocated. That's
Cheers,
that's it.
lady.
That's just so disheartening.
A baby, a newborn baby born,
Mhm.
uh, born and killed. But the time between it was killed and the time between they found the baby was 30 minutes. When they found the baby, the temperature of the baby was 95.7. Could the baby have been born with a temperature higher than that, that would go down to 95.7 in 30 minutes?
It says,
Because they said on Google that the normal temperature for a newborn is 95.
Really?
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
looking at I'm
I was
looking at a
taught that
nursing.
it is whatever the mother's temperature is at birth. Sometimes the temperature is elevated because of the stress of the labor. So
that's
that's
what I said
interesting.
too. And we don't know what happened during the labor
And that's
because
not what I was taught. And that's what
so
I'm teaching right now.
my aunt is a teacher
Mhm.
at high school for what is your
Early childhood education.
early childhood education.
So I teach from
She
conception to 8 years.
she
So
teaches from conception to eight
so what
years,
is
and she said, "Huh?
what is with the temperature being 95 when they found the baby deceased? How long does she think the baby had been deceased for?
Well, she said that she was always taught that the baby is born with the same temperature as the mother. So,
I don't know, babe.
So
But remember, my education, and that's 25,
oh
30
yeah,
years.
but it's been 25 years since
Yeah,
she went
so
to
things
college and
do change.
graduated.
Well, no, it hasn't been that long, but
Oh,
that's when,
oh, that's when you learned it.
yeah.
Okay.
So it could be different. I would like to know that because that's exactly what I'm teaching right now.
And that's
and then
exactly what she's teaching right now.
Did
did you
you
say the
know
baby was purple or
ejaculation
blue?
has 300,000 to 500,000 sperm in it?
I
Oh
did
my
know
gosh,
that.
let me tell
I'm
you what
teaching
she
high
just told
schoolers.
me. She
I
just
heard
taught the high schoolers that you heard her about the sperm.
it. We heard it. Yeah.
They heard it.
5,000 of them little boogers.
5,000 of them little boogers.
500.
Oh, 500.
Oh,
300 to
500.
500.
Yeah. 500,000 sperm every jerk off.
500,000 spermies in every ejaculation.
Oh, good grief. And my mind just went to some women swallow. Ugh.
Oh my gosh, shut up. That is why they place them in a
Kick
heated
me
bed
off.
after birth to raise their temperature and make sure they can control their own body heat before putting them in a regular bassinet. So maybe he couldn't control his natural heat. Um, I
I
mean, a
like
heated
what.
bed, natural heat.
Did you read Never Silence comment about why they put him on the heated pad?
Yeah, that's what I just said. So he could have had a lower temperature. I
Now,
don't
when
know.
you were reading the affidavit, did you say the baby was purple or blue?
Huh? Blue.
Blue?
Yeah, I think he was starting to turn blue. I think we'll see, and maybe they'll
You
say that
you
the
just
body can
read
control
it.
it.
You just read it a few minutes ago.
Okay, hold on. Let me go
I
back
think you
to it.
said blue. Jackson, you did not want to go
What
outside
page?
in that one.
Tell him I say hello. That's
They're
Jaden.
crazy. No, it's my dogs. They think they want to go out
Oh,
here in the storm. You crazy. One strike of lightning and you'll be running like a chihuahua.
already cold blue with no signs of life and a temperature of 95.
Okay, blue.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking that you said. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It's so sad, you guys. It's just So sad.
That baby had no chance of life at all.
But see, I would argue that it did. It did. If she would have, all she had to do was walk in that hospital room and say, I just had a baby. I just made a mistake and put it in the trash can. And that baby could be alive.
Yeah.
She should be glad that I'm not on the jury.
She's what?
I'm
What
trying to
you
mute
said?
around my dog barking. I said she should be
Oh,
glad I'm not on the jury.
I know, right? A lot of people are not going to have this at all. Okay, so can you see my mouse on this screen?
Yes, I
Okay,
can
so
see it.
this door right here is the bathroom. I don't remember. I think this is her room right here. Whoops. Okay, so this is the room. This is the bath. You can see the water fountain, right? It's on the other side of that water fountain. And then right here where the red is and the chair, this is the nurse's station. Look how close that is.
Is this the
That's
footage
crazy.
where we're gonna see her walking?
Yep. And holding her booty.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
let's see. I don't remember how far into it is. Oh, wait, hold on. Oopsie. Okay, that's the mom. So she just walks in. I put the link to this video in chat. I'm trying to. Oh, wait, hold on. That's the mom right there, dude. Standing in front of the bathroom door like a freaking child is in the
We
bathroom.
we can't see anything but the empty hallway from the beginning of
Yeah,
the
that's
video.
all.
Oh, now we see somebody walking. That's the
Yeah,
doctor.
that's what it was. It's just surveillance from the hospital. Okay, this is them all in front of the bathroom. Okay, dude, wait. We'll just watch it like this. I don't know. That's the charge nurse right there. That's a little bitty emergency room.
I thought that was the doctor that the police interviewed, the man.
No, he's the charge nurse. The woman in the white coat is the doctor.
Oh,
It was a woman.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm gonna let Penelope out while we're just waiting for her to leave the room. Because of course she's crying while I'm live. I promise y'all she don't do this when I'm not live. Alright, let's see. Wait, hold on. Did I just miss it? No. Dang nabbit, it should be coming up very soon. Oh, I put the whole wrong thing. That was not the right link. That was the link on my computer for the affidavit. So we're still waiting for the mom. It should be coming up like a minute or so. Okay,
Oh,
there's
there's
the
the mom.
mom. Oh, wait, I missed her.
She's already in the
Holy
bathroom.
smokes. Mhm. Okay, the mom's still there, I think. Oh, yeah, I never even saw the mom. Okay, we'll start from here. I know the mom was in front of the bathroom door, and then when she was taking long, the nurse and who was opening the door.
Maybe put the video on 2 speed.
A lot of it is there. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's true. Thank you very much for that.
Then you can catch it and slow it when we.
Oh, that's her right there. Did y'all
Wow.
see it? That
Yeah.
is her right there.
I still don't understand, like, holding the butt.
I loved it though. I can make so much fun of her because she's an idiot.
I just can't think of any of the times I've had children feeling like putting my finger in my booty would help my situation.
She's probably so oblivious to everything going on. Like she was just. You see her holding her booty, going to the bathroom. Okay, she's in the bathroom, and then very shortly later, here comes the mommy. Bruh, if I was 19 and my mom followed me to the bathroom, I'd be like, get the F.
And she was hauling butt to the, or is it still on 2 speed?
Is it? No, I took it off.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It's
so
on normal,
she was really going fast to that bathroom.
right? Okay.
She
I put
was
it on one and a
practically,
half.
yeah,
Hey,
she
here
was like,
comes mommy.
and see, the mom's going pretty fast too. Like she knows something's wrong.
Did she
Huh.
legit just try to open that doorknob?
I would have too.
Oh, mommy's leaving.
Now, you know,
Did
it
she
is possible that she
just
did
cover
have a period
her?
throughout her
Did she just
pregnancy.
cover her mouth? Hold on a second. Oh, no, she didn't. Okay, watch the mama. She just covered her mouth.
Or
She
she
knew
was,
something was up.
could you do
Bruh,
it again
the mama could
and
be the one that heard.
can you
Huh?
play it again in slow where we can see the mom do that?
Oh, yeah, I forgot I was on one and a half. Sorry, people. Party people. Mama knew something was wrong, dude. There's no way anyone can tell me any different. Here she comes, guys. Watch. Right there. You see her putting her hand to her
Yeah,
mouth?
yeah. I wonder, huh, I
Tell
wish
me
we
she
could
didn't know
see,
something was going on in
I wish we could see if she's just like wiping her face or like I wish we could see her face clear.
there. Yeah, I know. She just
Oh,
cried to get out.
right there on quality, click quality and turn it to
Uh-huh.
780. Maybe we can see a little better. Maybe
Oh,
not.
my bad. It doesn't have 780. 480 is
Oh,
the biggest. Wait, I put it on 2 times. It is on 2 times. Holy shit. This thing is slow as molasses in January. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. She's still in the bathroom, guys.
so does this
Mama
video
had to have heard
show?
something.
Does this video show when Lila, the housekeeping lady, finds the baby?
You see the baby coming out of the restroom in a trash can, so yes.
Oh. I
Now they
just
got a
seen
nurse.
Never. I was just reading Never Silence comment, and she's thinking the same thing. Maybe the birth wasn't so silent after all.
That's what I was about to say, never silent. I wonder if she heard anything. Because she was the only one by that door. It was over with by the time everybody else. That's the doctor. Here comes the doctor to the door.
Okay. Oh. Huh. This is when she's still in the bathroom, right? She hasn't come out yet?
Yep.
Okay.
What, baby? What, baby? Come on.
So they've
What do
got
you want, baby?
him.
Here
He's
she
like
goes with
waiting
the
on him.
key. She's opening it.
Oh.
She got the key right there. And then she opens it. They had to get the key from security. Here she comes. And then the nurse goes in, sees all the blood. And now he's telling the other, probably the charge nurse. Oh, no. Oh, she was dripping blood down the hall. Now everyone is seeing.
I bet these nurses are kicking themselves in the butts now. Like, why
The
did we
charge
just
nurse.
call for, why did we just call for housekeeping? We should have looked better. Like, I bet they're like replaying it, wishing they would have done things differently.
There was nothing really we can do differently, honestly. Because they did what they could when they found the baby. It's all her fault.
Yeah, I get
That
that, but
baby's
I'm saying
alive.
those nurses are probably, thinking as soon as they seen, the blood, we should have searched the bathroom better. If we would have found the baby, it could have survived. Things like that. They probably have some PTSD themselves from it.
Um, they think now look, she looked in it and is like, whoa. I think they're beating themselves up, but they're blaming her for it all. If she wouldn't have she would have if the charge nurse would have found the baby fast enough, then he's beating himself up because he couldn't save the baby.
Absolutely. I know they've got to be thinking that. I know I would.
I agree, October 50. Are you talking about me, Never Silent? Did I mess up again? Every time I try to go, there she is with the cleaning thing, I think. Oh no, that's a machine.
Yeah, that's so true. Never silent. I have a good friend who works in the emergency room. She's a nurse, and not often, we don't talk often, but when I do talk to her, sometimes she shares some of the emergency room stories with me and goes over different things like that.
This is frustrating. I don't want it to frustrate everybody watching. This is on 2 times, guys. As you can see, I left it up. My bad. I'm trying to see which one cleans the bathroom. Wait. Oh, is that the trash can right there outside of the door? I thought they walked it out straight
That looks
into the room.
too little. It looks like a little yellow bag or something.
Oh man, did I pass this shit up? Oh, there's the cleaning thing right there. We're gonna see her see them walk out with the baby in a little while. The charge nurse hasn't seen it yet. That's his first time seeing it. That is the charge nurse. There he goes. Whatever it was is gone. Where did she go with that mop thing?
I'm trying to stay muted because it is pouring here, and if I go inside, I don't get very good signal.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, she's mopping the whole floor to get the blood off. Swiffer that floor, ma'am.
I may swap my laptop here in a minute so I can be
Huh?
inside.
What?
I
I didn't
said
hear
I
you.
might swap to my laptop here in a minute so I can be inside.
Oh. Oh, okay. There's that machine again. It's probably an X-ray machine or something. To me, it seems like she don't know where to start in that bathroom. Hey, Bulldog Mama, how are you? It is. It is so sad. Please hit that like button if you haven't already and share me out. Pimp me out, bitches. I need to be a pimp. No, I need to be told what to do by a pimp. I don't know what it is. I can sing y'all a song while we wait. No, I'm just joking. Avery. There she goes, cleaning it. Avery, you ever heard a content creator say they wasn't going live unless that video had 1,000 likes before the live? Are you still up here, ma'am? Nope, she left. Okay, oh, I never know it's there. Oh man, bad weather. Okay. Man, it feels like it's taking forever. I'm sorry if y'all are bored. But you will see them come out of the bathroom with the trash can with the baby. I'm great, Bulldog Mama. I'm glad you are good and doing well. Kaz, haha, Kaz, she's putting you on the spot. I want to know who that chick is in the red because she looks pretty cool. Somebody come talk to me. I'm heating food. Oh, okay. That's okay. As long as you come back. All right, guys, they're in the bathroom still. There's a charge nurse. I wish I could be heating up food. So let me tell y'all, the other day my aunt had a pork roast. Wait, no. Yeah. I don't know, it was something shredded. But it was this recipe. It was like peach shredded pork or something like that. So she put a can or whatever of peaches, real peaches, peach tea, and I don't remember what else. So to me, it tasted so sweet because I don't eat sweets anymore. But to everybody else, it tasted salty. So I'm thinking the sweet overpowers the salty for me. It was really sweet, but it was so good. Cause I thought you loved me. No one loves me. See, never silent. Y'all have to share me out and not keep me for yourself, cause obviously you don't want me. Okay, now she found the baby. Now everybody's coming because she found the baby in the trash can. You see, she had the empty bag in her hand. Now everybody's freaking out. I think he's going to get the doctor. I'm not really sure right now. Yep, there's the doctor. See, the doctor's pointing to her room. Oh no, that's trauma room that he put the baby in. So right now, guys, they have discovered the baby. 57 minutes into the video, and she went into the bathroom about um in the teens, I think she had went to the bathroom. Maybe not. It must have been around one. Yeah, it had to have been around one. I don't know. Now they come out from looking at the baby, checking the baby out to see if they can save it. I'm sure. I still don't know who that chick is in the red. I remember your dog has eaten everything. Didn't your dog eat your glasses? I guess that's when the doctor pronounced him dead, maybe? She just came out of that. Aw, they're consoling the housekeeper. Can you imagine to be the one to find the baby? Y'all, this is so, so sad. Worse than it was. I was like, dang, they ran into that bathroom, but I forgot it was on 2 times. Cause you so was here at 4 a.m. What time is it now, Kazi? Kazi. Hello, everyone. I hope you hit that like button for me and share me out. Y'all know y'all love me, right? I know Kaz ain't the only one in here that loves me. Come on. So they left the baby in that room until they brought him to the downstairs to, I guess, the medical examiner's office, where they put you in those codes. I wonder what else is going to happen. I don't remember on this video. I saw this video like a very long time ago. Like a couple of months ago, I think. This video isn't going to show them going into the room. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to show on this one was that. Because it's only showing the hallway. And she's not coming out anymore. So we saw the baby leave and go into trauma. So I'm going to go ahead and play this other one. I think this is one where they talk to the mother. I thought I made it big. Where is it? Oh, who's up here with? Did you find your earphones? Oh, I'm not sharing. Goodness gracious, commotions.
Hi, Rosa?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Is this your family?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, I'm Detective Gonzalez, our Chief of Police Department. What question do you have for me right now?
What's gonna go on? Like, what can I be with her? Can
She's getting life flighted out right now.
okay,
So they're taking her right now.
okay.
I haven't spoke to her.
Whoever's in the back, I'm trying to find you. I don't see any of. I only see this video on my tabs. Oh well, here we go. I don't even see to make it bigger. Oh, this is aggravating. Whoever's in the back, I have to find you first.
Okay, so like what's gonna go on? Like what's gonna happen with her? Like
So she's gonna get treatment before we even talk to her because she needs to be stabilized. So
Mhm.
that's why she's getting life flighted out.
okay,
Once she gets stabilized, we'll try and talk to her. The baby's gonna go up north for autopsy.
Mhm.
More likely, it'll be done within the next day.
is she gonna get detained after like she's released? How
Get what?
like are y'all gonna take her to custody or anything like that? Like
That depends
what?
on what the DA.
That's all she's
we
worried
have to
about.
wait for the autopsy to come back to see what happened because right now with how everything happened, we're gonna do an investigation, get more information from the OMI.
What happened, yo? It just paused on its own.
The medical investigator up north,
Mhm.
and with that, we present that.
Okay. So they already took her out.
No, she's getting life flight. She's right now being set.
What happens? What do you, when the DA makes a decision on that?
It should be pretty soon. They make a decision because with the age of the accident, they usually expedite autopsy reports and such. Takes a couple months for us to get reports back. Stuff like this, we'll get it back pretty soon.
Okay.
Still moving, they don't know.
They
We
don't
don't-
know yet, babe.
we
Why have I in my browser?
That's why
There's
it'll be
no
going up
X
north.
button up here and there's nothing at the bottom.
Has y'all's information been taken yet?
He took my driver's license. He took her driver's license.
Okay.
My phone number. My phone number.
It was so funny when they said they
So-
would contact the baby's
Even
dad.
if she's of age, if she's not available to be contacted, can we put you down as next of kin for all my? Okay. And you'd be grandmother,
I am mom.
so you'd be
I'm
the
her
death.
mom.
You'd be the descendant's grandmother.
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
So she. That's her boyfriend.
Mr. Boyfriend, do you have a driver's license? No. And is the address on you current on the driver's license? Because determining on what the OMI does, if she's still in medical and the infant back, it'll have to be really somebody. It'll be up to OMI who they determine next of kin is. Maybe the parents, but maybe you. Okay, so that's why we're gonna get everyone's information.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna run your name through the special on radio. Okay, so I'm just gonna call them.
So if you don't know already, they did release the baby's ashes to Alexee.
I
I still don't know what's wrong with this.
Are you on APD?
After the video, I'm gonna X out and see if it comes.
For the AGH call, can you run one OLN at New Mexico? It's 517-158-500.
They
Should
just
be
so
Devin
put his
Field.
driver's license number out there.
Yes. No, it's okay.
I'm hoping they say his name so I can get his last name. Avery, I'm so sorry.
No, is it Rick? Okay, so I'm coming to Carlsbad, so like 45 minutes. All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Oh, you as well. Here we go. Thank you.
Should I, as soon as they're done with her, like if everything's okay, will I be able to bring her home with me?
Yes.
I will.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know where she'll be going.
With me to
No,
my house. I mean, like
when she gets light
Oh,
flighted. I
okay.
don't know which one.
they told me
She-
to love this.
He's
Love
coming
this
with
is-
me
Trevizo?
Yeah.
to my.
That's my card. Get a hold, keep a hold of me.
Okay.
So if she stays at Loveless and then she gets released, she can go back to y'all.
Okay.
And I'll be in touch with you to try and set up an interview with her.
Okay.
Would y'all mind talking to me later when y'all are okay?
Yeah, I was with her. I know she talked to him for a while on the phone, and then she came to me. So I've been with her the rest of the time.
Today?
Mhm.
Oh, so what did she come here for that she told you?
She had
Here we go with the hip.
she had back pain.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. Has she been having back pain before?
Yeah, she's pain for her and her hips is no. I mean, she was born with like her. I don't know. It's like crooked.
Her spine?
Okay, because my ex-husband, he hit me. He beat me whenever I was pregnant with her. So she was early.
So, she had some problems with her hips. Like I always had to take her to chiropractor to get adjusted because back pain while my hips are. I don't know how to get to it, guys. There's nothing to close it or go to another window. Okay, I found it. Why is the previous thing playing again? Oh, it is a new video. Oh, this is the charge nurses video. Okay, let me go back. Avery, are you still up here? You can come back. I found myself. I found myself, guys. I don't like that mama at all. Okay, here we go. I found y'all and I can make you bigger. Alright. This is the link for this video, guys. She ain't working belly lady. That's when they laughed. Oh my god, I am
It's a
so
little
sorry.
shaky when it's newborn, stuff like that. But with like death certificates, stuff like that, Turping and Sons, if you choose to use them, we'll be the ones to help you get those. Other than that, because that's all really you'd need, and they can help you with the afterlife care. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all have any questions for me right now? Okay, if you want to text me or call me, I have my email on there as well. Okay. Sergeant, I got your information right.
Yes.
Okay. Let me give you my card too, so you can give me a call. All right. Just because I want to make sure everyone stays updated. Okay. Like I said, I don't know. There will be charges that will be up to the district attorney's office.
Come back, Avery.
If any are even done. Okay.
Okay.
It's too early in the game to know right now.
Okay.
So we're just gonna do the initial investigation. I was on the phone with our dispatch, so all mine will be here in 45 minutes. It's one of their field agents,
Okay.
and they're the ones. So in the state of Mexico, we're not allowed to touch anybody that's passed.
Okay.
They're called a decedent. They're the only ones allowed to actually handle somebody. So we wait for them to even do anything. So hospitals allowed to do it because they do care, life-saving efforts. Whenever life-saving efforts cease, no one's allowed to touch them. So we have to wait for them to show up before we even start that side of stuff. Okay.
Okay.
So she's getting life flighted out. We'll talk to her later.
Okay.
That's if she even wants to talk to us, if she chooses to, because she still has her constitutional rights.
Should I get a lawyer for her? Should I?
You can. That's your choice. I can't tell you what to do.
She just killed your
That's something that y'all as a
grandchild.
family
Should you get a
have to talk about,
lawyer?
okay?
Well, why don't we want to talk to her over in Roswell?
Yes.
But I go right here, they won't let her.
Yeah, they
She's
wouldn't let us.
Yeah.
she should be gone by now.
Okay.
So that's with the helicopters coming in. They want nobody near it, so that way you can't
Yeah.
mess with anything. because if any of their vitals go off, they'll stop it,
Yeah.
which could be an issue for if they need care immediately. So that's why whenever someone gets life flighted, they just cut off every contact with the family
Okay.
because they're making sure she's getting set up to get transported out.
Okay.
So that's why they tell you leave.
Yeah.
It seems
Okay.
very harsh, but it's because with the flight nurse, the flight doctor, they have to make
They
sure everything
just
stays
said your
constant.
daughter could die.
So she should be gone by now because she was already getting prepped whenever I came out to y'all.
Okay.
So with that, like I said, she'll be leaving. We'll stay here with the Destinat and go from there, okay?
Okay.
So once she gets to Loveless, it's up to Loveless if they'll let you back there.
Okay.
Because she is of age, so
Mm-hmm.
with COVID and how everything goes.
Well, she did
It's
call
okay.
herself the grandma.
So before you make the drive, I'll call, see if that's available,
Okay.
and just let them know what's going on, and we'll just let your family and that if it's possible.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
We'll be here if you need anything. Yeah, well, I'll be over there, and I'll
Okay.
just be waiting. All right?
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, folks.
This is the body cam footage right here. Him talking to the family days after they had the baby.
Miss Rodriguez? Yes? Yes. At the hospital. You've been talking to my supervisor.
Yes, Chris. Yes. Will it be you guys?
Yes.
Okay, I told him at 10 o'clock you could come over.
Okay.
Okay. You and your CYFD person.
Yes.
I'm better. It's
Okay.
just her, but
So have you, are you family?
Yes, this is her sister. This is
Okay.
my daughter.
I just don't want to talk about anything.
Yeah.
Have you thought about therapy for her?
Not yet, but I was gonna look into it. I was gonna look on the back of the insurance card. They told me there were some numbers on the back.
Yeah, so that's how you go through our
Oh, okay.
your insured providers. Just FYI, for us, we have PMS here in town. They're the ones that most people are insured through.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
if you want to do in town, we do PMS here, and then we
Okay.
have one in Carlsbad, 2 in Roswell
Okay.
that are usually on all of everybody's insurance.
Okay.
Something to
Did
think
you
about.
hear about like HIPAA was broke and there's like a whole
How?
bunch of rumors out? Some
I heard there was
nurses-
rumors through
yeah.
the high school.
Yeah.
The nurses do talk, but
Mm-hmm.
Rumors
that's
at the school?
small town stuff.
What, that she
That
was
shouldn't have happened.
pregnant and knew?
They shouldn't
That's why
have.
it's HIPAA.
And
You
I know.
know?
Well, and because I was reading on that, and like on Facebook, everyone's doing all that stuff.
If the doctors did not tell anyone anything about what's going on, it is not against HIPAA violation.
Because we did do a disclosure. That was through our person of contact. That's our PSU command supervisor. So he did do one. He didn't put any name in it or anything like
Okay.
that. And that's just something he did because he was being asked about it for
Okay.
so long.
Okay.
So that one was done.
Or nurse, I'm sorry, anyone in the medical field cannot disclose information about what happened.
But then I hear like the high schools talk a lot.
Yeah. I had teachers message me and everything. So.
Really?
Mhm.
So everyone already knows.
Yeah. That's a bad thing about a small
The
Yeah,
whole
that is a bad
world
thing.
knows, lady.
town.
But like I said, but more importantly, I'd talk to insurance about therapy.
Yes. And I am going to keep her home for about a week. And I am going to look for like therapy for her.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to do all of that as much as I can today and tomorrow. So
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
At least you're actually a parent that cares.
I love my daughter. She's my everything. But yeah, you guys can come over tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll be there.
We'll
It has a
contact
red roof.
We'll contact you before, make sure it's still okay.
Yeah.
We do that all just
Okay.
before, so that way you're not like forget about it. Some
Yeah.
people do.
No, I won't forget about it.
Okay.
We will be there.
Well, you have my number. The supervisor I'm
Yes.
talking to is Sergeant Perez. He's
Yes,
also
I've
you
been
have his
talking
number.
to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been keeping in contact. So.
All right.
Yeah. Also, do you know, like when anything about the autopsy, how fast? and
We
nothing?
asked to expedite it. I still haven't heard a word back. So it did happen on Saturday, but from
Yeah.
speaking with Wiedemann, the OMI person assigned to the case, he said we're not hearing anything yet. So he told me as soon as we find out, or as he finds out, he'll let me find out.
Are we getting him back? Did you know? We are getting him
You-
back, right?
You will, yes.
Okay.
And that's why I was telling y'all at the beginning that, with like names, stuff like that, and then who you want like terpenes and who do you want to do end of life care with.
Okay. When do you think
I don't know. That's not up to me.
When do you want? Okay.
So you know how so with it being tricky because technically you're not next to him, it'll be your daughter. She would still, y'all would still be contacted with it because they'd have to find out where y'all want him to be transported to. Because some people picked him up from Albuquerque, other because it's free of charge whenever they go from here to Albuquerque.
Okay.
And so it's free of charge coming back, but some people want to do like with just other cases, they'll do it in Albuquerque because it's cheaper to cremate, stuff like that there. They have to get a hold of you first to get, well, they have to get a hold of her first to let them know what they want to do next. So they'll get a hold of you as soon as they're done with him. I don't know what's taking so long. Usually
no,
they don't.
Okay, no, we haven't even really, we've tried to talk about that, but she didn't know. She don't know.
She didn't
Well,
know.
in town we have terpening. Roswell has way more options for like mortician stuff like that. Because you have to talk about, do you want to do cremation, do you want to do burial, stuff like that.
Okay.
And so that's because she is of age, so she would be having to be the one to sign off on everything. Because like, and I don't know y'all's financial situation, but y'all guys may be able to pay for it, but she still has to be the one to sign off.
Oh my God. Why did it?
With how that goes. Because with OMI and stuff like that, it has to be who's immediately next. Okay, so it's one of those that they will get a hold of her, and with that, something you and her would talk about what you guys want to do, and him.
Yes. Okay.
And keep that involved.
Okay.
But it's one of those things you always all have to mesh out.
Yeah. Okay. We will do
All
that.
right, we'll
Thank you so much.
get a hold of you tomorrow. Make sure. All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you,
see
ma'am.
tomorrow. Bye.
I had to tear that bag open to see the baby in the bottom.
That name is stuck in my head. Hello.
There's the link.
Hello. Good. How you doing? Not too bad.
Not bad.
All right.
That's good.
See you in a while. That's a good thing, right?
This is the Chargers.
Sometimes yes,
Watch how
sometimes not.
emotional he is.
Can get you to take the mask off. You're not in trouble.
I know that.
I know, but it's just something.
Thank you to those that are here still watching with me. I really, really appreciate it. And y'all are so awesome. All the people that support me. I have 11 likes. Thank
I
you.
gotta say. So, all right.
You all right?
We were talking about some other things.
Okay.
So it has nothing to do with this.
Okay.
I had some problems with some people on the floor, so.
Gotcha.
There's always
It's always
something.
It's always that way.
There's always something.
Part of being human, right?
And that's part of being in the hospital.
There's that. So, Mr. Halliday,
Yes, sir.
can you just
Tell us your name.
My name is, I go by HT, but my name is Hilliard Truman Halliday. I'm a licensed RN in the state of Oregon and a multi-state compact license throughout the United States.
And how long you been an RN?
10 years.
10 years. And you live here in Artesia?
I live in Hagerman.
You live in Hagerman?
Mhm.
Okay.
I've worked here. I've worked in Ruidoso. I've worked in Tucson at Northwest Medical Center, Oro Valley. They also have a standalone marina, standalone ER. And I also worked at Bay City Area Hospital in Coos Bay, Oregon.
Wow. Okay.
so you've traveled?
They don't want to dox him, so they paused. What happened?
All right. So I know you already told me before, but can you just, from the beginning of your contact with either the mother or the child, can you tell us from the beginning to the end everything that you have had that you witnessed?
Well, I was the charge nurse at
Okay.
ER that night.
And what is the charge nurse?
Charge nurse is responsible for the overall running of everything that goes on. Any problems or any issues or anything needs to be dealt with as far as well, just about anything. You take care of that. Okay, you're in charge of the whole work center. Yeah.
Okay.
I was doing triage that night, and so we have three positions. We have 3 nurses, 3 positions. You have a triage nurse, and then we have 2 other nurses that take different rooms. Usually it's 1, 3, and 5, or 2, 4, and trauma 2. And then trauma 1 is one of those rooms where usually we don't have anything in there unless it's bad, and everybody kind of just is in there. So I was doing triage, and I was a charge nurse. It was a regular night. I remember she came in with back pain, and they had put her in. They were going to treat her in triage 1 with some regular medications for back pain. But after the doctor examined her, she was a little concerned, I think, because of her heart rate and some other things. So she wanted to move her into a room and do a more extensive workup, which is what they did. At that point, I don't really know anything because she's taken out, she's not really my patient.
Okay.
So I know that Chris had her. I know that he came to me and said there was some issues because they had ran a pregnancy test on her, and they found out she was pregnant. And she was adamant. The mother was in the room with her and was adamant and denying to.
Did you see that, or did it was?
No, Chris came to me and told me this was what was going on because we were having an issue.
Okay.
And he was worried about the mother, the dynamics between the mother and the daughter, because the daughter was completely denying she was pregnant, and the mother was relatively upset about that she was pregnant.
Okay.
So
and you're talking about Chris Sanchez.
Chris Sanchez, yeah. Okay. And so I told him, well, as long as she behaves, okay, if it's gonna make her. He goes, yeah, she's okay. I think it's gonna be fine. So that's the last I heard of it. The next interaction I had was I had the tech, which was Lori Aragon, come and tell me, HT, you need to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom. There was quite a bit of blood in there. So this was after she came out. Chris was let me walk out. So I told him you need to get the key because the bathroom's locked. And so he told her he was going to get the key. And so she came out, but there was some blood in there. So I went to Dr. Vakas and told her I was worried that she did something to herself physically in the bathroom. The way she reacted being pregnant and the things that I was being told.
How much blood was in the bathroom?
It was smeared around, so it's hard to tell exactly how much. But it was enough to cause me to have concern.
Okay.
I really thought she had done something physically to herself when she found out she was pregnant.
Question: when did she find out she was pregnant?
Here we go.
It was pretty early on because we did the urine first off. Any female that comes in with back pain, we do a urine right away because we're worried about a urinary tract infection. And with any female, when we do that, we always do a pregnancy test to make sure we don't give them medications that would contraindicate pregnancy.
Do you know who told her she was pregnant?
I believe Dr. Vasquez did.
Okay.
I believe. I don't know because I wasn't in the room for that because she wasn't. Okay. I wasn't involved with direct care,
okay. But
I knew she knew fairly soon because we already were having an issue with the mother being upset about her being pregnant.
Prior to going to the bathroom?
Way prior. Because then they'd started an IV and then they started running blood work on her because once you find out someone's pregnant, then you run another lab test to see how far along they are.
Okay.
So they started an IV and we're giving her some fluids. I guess I don't know exactly what they were doing. I wasn't involved with that kind of care. But I told Dr. Vasquez she definitely needs a vaginal exam. I'm concerned that she did something to herself. That was my concern. And they took her right into the room. And then I told Lori, call housekeeping. They got to come clean this up. Which time she called Leela, who was on call for housekeeping. Then I was just sitting there, and then the next thing, Lori,
Dude, I still want to know if how long y'all gave her morphine before y'all knew she was pregnant. No one wants to tell me that.
comes and goes, HT, oh my God, you better come to the bathroom. I go in the bathroom, and she goes, something's in the trash can. I'm like, I looked in there, there's a clean liner. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, pick it up. I picked it, I could feel the weight. I knew then we had a serious problem. I just grabbed the trash can and went right across the hall into trauma 2. The liner was pulled out, but there was another trash bag in there in the bottom, but it was all it was rolled up. So I had to tear it apart. And then, of course, I saw the baby in there. So I pulled the baby out, got him on the bed, checked for signs of life. There was absolutely no life whatsoever. I immediately came out of there after I did that, went into the room where she was performing the vaginal exam, and I immediately told her, you have to come out now. And she came out, and we went into trauma 2, and she reassessed the baby. At that time, between me and Chris and her, we determined, there was no reason for us to begin any life saving. The baby was completely gone.
What did the bag look like?
The bag was the original trash bag that was in there. It had trash in it. When I pulled it out, it was spun, or it was.
She put the baby in a freaking trash bag that already had trash in it. She legit said that baby was trash. You didn't put him in a clean liner?
Tied, and then it was folded underneath the baby in there. So it was like a little capsule the baby was in. So when I had to tear that bag open to see the baby in the bottom. If you would look in the I looked in there. When she told me, she was something. I looked. I said, "What are you talking about?" Because there was a clean liner in the trash bag.
So basically, he was in the bottom, trash on top of him,
and then another clean liner had been put on top. Yeah. So then after that, after we determined we were not going to do any work on the baby, I shut the room down, and I called the police.
Ew! She touched all that trash in that garbage can. I hope they had shitty diapers and bloody tampons and boogery tissue. Yes, girl, you went through the trash to throw your baby away.
And then I didn't let anybody. No one went back in that room. I made sure of that till the police arrived.
And you said, so with the blood in the restroom, you said it was like smeared. Can you describe where all it was smeared at?
On the floor, there was some on the toilet, there was some on the wall.
Do you remember which wall?
There's the one wall that's by the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
That's closest to it, where there's a side rail. There was some blood there. There was quite a bit of.
I wonder if when she came out of the bathroom, if there were signs of maybe crying, like she had to show something.
Smearing on the toilet itself, and then on the floor, it was just, smeared around.
Okay. What do you think that is from?
I thought she did something to herself physically.
Okay.
Because she found the interaction between her mother and her daughter was weird.
And so, but just to make sure, mother is patient's mother.
Yeah.
And then daughter is patient.
Yeah. So the daughter is the patient and the mother. The interaction between them after she found out she was pregnant, the way the daughter was reacting she was adamantly denying she was even pregnant. She was denying that she had sex.
And you heard her say that?
Yes, she was denying that openly. So
what did mom say when she said that?
Well, mom was upset, and the mom was saying, "I can't believe you. You can talk to me. You're supposed to talk to me about this stuff before you were having sex." All those kind of things. She was saying stuff like that, which is pretty common. I mean, this isn't an uncommon thing. I see young girls having sex and they come in and they're pregnant, and then the mother is with them and find out, and it's upsetting to them. You know what I mean? So it wasn't uncommon. That happens.
Finding out your daughter's pregnant is not uncommon. Not the other incident. Not the.
No. I've never seen anything like that.
Okay, sure.
I've seen lots of youths come in and find pregnancy. It's not that they deny that, no, mom, I haven't even been having sex. You know what I mean? That's a lot of them's initial reaction.
Right.
Because, you know, they feel like they're going to be in trouble. I
Yeah.
guess I don't know what they're feeling, but that's not an uncommon reaction that I see with young girls and their mothers, particularly with their mothers in there or father, that they'll deny that they've had sex. That's pretty common.
All right. And so you said it was Lori that called you. You went in, and the liner was still on.
Yeah, there was a clean liner on the top. That's where I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then she said, "Pick it up." And when I picked it up, it was heavy. I was like, "Holy shit!" You know what I mean? I knew right away. I knew. Then I just went straight to trauma 2 with the whole trash can. I just went across the hall and got, broke the baby.
So after you, Doc, and Chris, decided there was no resuscitation, what did y'all do after that? What did you do after that?
I made everybody leave the room, and I told Lori, call the police.
But then after that, anything else?
No, I didn't do anything until the police arrived, and they came and asked me what was going on, and I took them into the room and told them this is what happened, this is what we found, and I haven't talked to them yet.
Okay.
I haven't said anything to them.
So
until
between
the officer arrived.
So from the time of declining resuscitation to officer involvement, you didn't have contact with patient or mother?
No.
Okay, just want to make sure.
No, I didn't go in the room till after the policeman showed up, and then I went in there to talk to the patient, and asked her why was the baby in the trash can.
And what did she say?
She said that it just came out of her, and she didn't know what to do.
It just came out of her, and she didn't know what to. You didn't know what to
Did
do?
she say it was breathing, not breathing?
She didn't say anything.
She didn't
like
say
that.
anything.
No.
She just said it came out. She didn't know what to do.
Right.
Okay. And at that point, did mom say anything?
Mom went kind of a little bit irate, like, "Oh my God, how could you, But I think the mother was in the assumption that it was a miscarriage. And I told her, "Ma'am, that is not the case. This is a full-term baby that was placed in the trash can." And then and that's when I told the mom, "Ma'am, if you can't control yourself, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the room," because she's 19,
Yes.
she's an adult.
Right. And what did she calm down?
No, she actually left. She went outside.
And outside to like the waiting room?
To the waiting room, yeah.
Okay.
And then she came back in.
Once she calmed down.
Yeah, and then when she came back in, and then once I talked to the police officer and stuff, some of the family has started showing up.
Never silent.
And she went back out there, and at that point, I told them, because the officers asked me to not let anybody in certain rooms, and so I told everybody, and I even went out there and addressed the family. I said, "I'm sorry, the police are here now. This is kind of an investigation thing. We need to find out what happened, and no one will be allowed back into the working area anymore."
Right.
And so I kept them in the waiting room.
Did they have any comments?
Not one.
Really?
I was really surprised. Not one person asked me about the baby, if it was alive, if it was dead, if it was a boy, if it was a girl. No one asked me anything. No, she didn't. No, she didn't ask. The only thing she started doing was crying, and started talking about she didn't know what to do. Not one. I've never seen I've delivered multiple babies, and I've seen multiple miscarriages, and I've never seen a reaction like that. And I don't even know what to say about that. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
How would you describe the reaction?
I think there was no emotion except for herself, and she really wasn't even crying tears. She was just, and the one thing she was upset about was that I think she was going to be in trouble with her mother. That was her only concern, in my opinion.
Not that she's going to jail
no
for the
concern
rest
for
of
the
her
baby.
life.
No one asked me any questions about the baby. Not even the family members, when I went out there and talked to them, did they say, normally people, I would think, would say, was it a boy, a girl? No one asked me one question about the baby at all. Not one.
The whole time?
The whole time. No one asked me anything about the baby's condition, if it was a boy or a girl, anything, nothing.
Okay. Did you have any interaction with her when she got, I know she was flown to Roswell. Did you have any interaction with her then?
Because when we looked at the baby, the umbilical cord was still completely attached. So then I had concerns about her health. When a baby comes out like that, we worry about the placenta being still attached, which causes the mother to bleed. Mm-hmm. So at that point, our concern was about her.
Right.
And getting her somewhere. Probably I envisioned that she probably was going to have what we call a D&C to get the rest of the placenta out of her to make sure she'd be okay. So I was in there explaining to her, this is what's going to happen. We're going to have to fly you to Loveless for you can see an obstetrician to take care of this stuff. So I explained what we were going to be doing with her at that point. But it was just basically, my job telling her, this is what I need to do to make sure you're safe and you are okay with that.
There was no more conversation about the baby, or
I didn't have any conversations with her about the baby at that point. No. My only conversations with her were about what I needed to do to ensure her health.
And at that point, Mom still hadn't asked about the baby?
No, Mom was already out in the waiting room at that point. Okay. We didn't let her back in. But no, she didn't. Okay. Now, I know that I had the house, because I had called the house supervisor to come down because this is a big deal. And I know that she kind of intervened on some things in the room. I don't know exactly what they talked about. Right. But I know that Marina was visibly upset about the conversation she had with her.
Yeah, we talked to her yesterday.
Right. So I don't know what their conversation was. I know that Marina was quite upset about.
So I heard that she chewed the umbilical cord. You have to remember that the umbilical cord was still left attached to the baby, but I'm hearing other people say it was torn. But I believe biting would be easier than tearing it with your hands. What do you think?
The conversation they had, that's all I can say. As you can tell, right. I could tell Marina was upset. Right. As long as most everybody, which was after that point, my job was I had to get back. We still had patients coming in. I had ambulances coming in. I had 2 ambulances show up. I had more patients coming on the floor. I was down 3 beds because I had them coordinated off. So at that time, my attention turned to, I have to get everybody functioning. Right. Which not only did I have to do that with the nurses to get them back, I had to pull the doctor aside and get her focused because she was visibly upset. Right. So that was my mind frame at that time.
And they have to relive this at trial.
We have sick people still. This is can't do anything else. 2nd. You sound cold, but that was my mindset. Is I have we had sick people and we had ambulances coming in, and I have to get these people back online. We have to get back to work. We have to function.
Yeah, the ER still has to function.
I have to roll.
Okay, that's no problem.
Is there anything we haven't asked you think we should know?
30 minutes left.
I'm just going to tell you this. I've never, ever seen a reaction like that girl. I don't even know what to say about it. So there was zero emotion. I don't even know what to say. I've never seen anything like it. I've seen women that are only married or not married, but pregnant for 6 weeks and they lose that baby and they're a mess.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That girl went in that bathroom, made no sounds at all, and the baby came out of her. And I don't even know how she functioned that way to do what she did and with no emotion. I've never seen anything like it.
And it was a pretty good sized baby. Pretty good size.
It looked term to me.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, it was term. I can't tell you that was, but the only thing that upsets me the most is I understand she was scared, and I think her mother had a big dynamic on her, and I understand that. I mean, I think her mother was probably pretty controlling. I don't know that. I'm just speculation. But she gave me no chance to save that baby. I had no chance. See? And that's not what I do. My job is to save lives. And I had no chance on that baby. She gave me no chance.
See how he is, guys?
And we are a facility that you can drop the baby off, no questions asked. You can just leave the baby and go. I don't care, as long as you bring the baby to a safe. We are one of those type of hospitals, so it's hard to fathom what was going on. And I pray to God I never see it again. I mean, it was like, I don't even like TV shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shit, I don't even know what to say, man. It was crazy.
We appreciate what you do.
Oh,
I know we've dealt with, we've done a lot of things together. I appreciate what you do.
It's my job
every day.
I appreciate
But it's not just a job; it's a calling, and we can tell that you take it to heart. And,
well,
I truly, as a father, I truly appreciate what you do.
Well, it is very upsetting what transpired, and it's like I said, it's hard to choke down when you don't even have a shot. Right. She didn't even get a shot with that kid. Right. So it's hard. Yeah.
Well, I know you've been doing it a while, so if you need to talk to somebody, don't hold it in.
Well,
just talking to somebody.
It's just one of those things you got to put in a case and put it away.
I know.
Go to work.
I know. I've done it many times.
So you know what I'm saying.
Well, if you have any questions, let us know. Cynthia has my contact info. If we need to get a hold of you, it's okay. Is it okay to get a hold of you again?
Absolutely, man.
Okay.
Yeah. In my opinion,
I feel so bad for him. For all of them.
That kid didn't have a chance. And I don't know what she did or didn't do. Can't say for sure. But I know she gave me no chance.
Right.
And that's all that matters to me. I didn't get a chance.
You didn't get a chance to do your job.
I didn't get a chance to save that kid. And I believe wholeheartedly in my every fiber of being I'd have saved that kid.
See, Avery, that's what I was telling
we
you.
would have got that. He'd had a shot. We'd have got him out of here alive. I don't know, but you know what I mean? I like I said, I don't know. I didn't inspect the child that closely. Once we looked him over and, there was no signs of life and he was gray and there was absolutely no heartbeat. There was nothing, to present life. But I always feel like I always have a shot.
Right.
With whatever comes through my door.
This is the one you didn't have the option.
I didn't have an opportunity. I mean, I've delivered, a month or so prior to that, we had a lady come in and was breech. The kid was hanging out or blue. And that kid is alive today and well.
Yes.
So, I really feel like we didn't get a shot.
All right, well, try not to hold it in too long, all right?
That is what it is.
Well, you're in that line of work, it just keeps piling.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
Yeah. All right, well, appreciate it.
No problem.
Hopefully don't keep you too long from work.
I'm finna go start right now.
Yeah, Kaz, they were. Oh my God. Avery, where's my food? Alright, I don't know why I have YouTube Studio open on here. It's not even supposed to be shared. Blah. Alright, we're going to watch the rest of Alexee and see how her mom is.
Yeah, but that was not good. They weren't supposed to do that.
Even these cops were nice to the mom, even though she was a bitch.
I want to knock on front.
It's windy.
Alexee. Yeah.
Off. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think we went out.
I will bring her out.
whenever.
Can I see your
Oh man,
See the warrant.
come on.
This is my house. I
Right.
have a right to see the warrant.
I'm letting you. You can go to the detention. Do you know where it is?
Everything.
It's
Okay,
nowhere.
so what is she under arrest for?
Oh
She's
my
over
God,
18.
lady.
She's got to talk.
I understand that,
Right.
Detective Gonzalez.
Right.
What is she under arrest for?
She has a warrant for arrest. Okay?
For what?
That's all I'm going to tell you. Okay?
What do you mean that's all you're going to tell me?
She's over the age of 18.
I understand that, but I have a right to know as well.
We'll tell you that. But
Okay, then let me know now. Let me know now. I'm giving you the cooperation. I told you answer my question. What is she under arrest for?
Like I said, she's over the age of 18. Like, that's not, we can't really put that. Bring her out here. We'll tell you.
What is she under arrest
Bring her out here,
for?
we'll tell you.
No, I'm not bringing her out here yet.
She
Let me
can't
know what
She's
she's under
lady.
arrest
getting
for.
arrested regardless of how much. I don't know why.
For what? For what? For what?
You okay with
Did
all
you
that?
forget what she did?
Open count of homicide. And tampering with evidence.
Tampering with evidence?
Yes.
At the hospital?
So, can we see her now?
Give me a minute.
Okay.
I have a right to see a warrant. It doesn't matter if she's over the age of 18. This is my house. You have a right. You have to show me that warrant.
No, he don't.
Even if she's under arrest, you have to show me the
It's
warrant.
up to her.
And I'm so sorry, yo.
Hey, I have the detectives here. They want to arrest my daughter. They're saying they have a warrant, but they can't show me a warrant for arrest.
They just told you homicide and tampering with evidence. Wow, this lady is something else, you guys.
When we get to there, I'll give you a copy. She gets her copy.
Yeah, I know, right, Kaz?
And then it's up to her.
Can I see the warrant?
It's an arrest warrant for her. It's
Okay,
not a
can I
search
see
warrant
the
for your
arrest warrant?
house.
I want to see the arrest warrant.
And what will that prove?
She must be on the phone with her
You bet
lawyer.
when this is over, I'm coming for the police department and the hospital.
Yes.
I am.
Yes, ma'am.
Gary, this is Brooke. Gary. The detectives are
So she said right there that the hospital is involved because she's suing them. Well, it's your daughter that's suing them, not you. Wait till the end if you think she's bad now. Hey, Lady V. Right? That's what I said earlier. I'm surprised she didn't get arrested and charged with something.
Okay. So I guess do I do it?
Get arrested for obstruction. Yeah, we'll go there.
And what they said to her on the phone, go get your daughter.
Oh, they said it's for homicide and tampering with evidence.
What's she gonna sue the police department for? Because they came arrest her daughter?
Okay.
Probably just nosy neighbor.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, she's here. She's here right now. Yeah.
Oh, no. Might not be a nosy neighbor.
Hey everyone, please hit that like button for me.
Guess I put the better part of
Could you please not report all of us?
that is his policy.
I will give it to you. Please don't. Please don't.
It's nothing personal. It really
Please
isn't.
don't
We
hurt
understand,
her.
but we have to do our jobs too.
I understand that. I understand that. That's Melanie. That's Devin's mom. She's good. She's a.
Oh, that's who she was on the phone with.
We're just gonna take her over there and book her.
Please don't be rough with her, please.
Just bring her out. You can be with her
Thank
the
you,
entire
Lady
time.
B.
Okay?
You know where the public safety complex is? 3300 West Main?
You can follow us over there. I will take you there. You can follow me over there.
As soon as I release the criminal complaint to her,
They sure did take their time to arrest her because of the investigation. This woman is, I don't know what she wants to be, but you'll see at the end what she does. Like, this woman is seriously crazy.
she can then give it to you there, okay?
When can I get like her bond? What?
That's set up by the judge. It's Magistrate Judge Chuck Foster. He should be doing it if it's after 3. He'll be doing it in the morning.
They did bond her out. I do believe her bond was $100,000. They did bond her out. However, you can't keep her from going to prison, lady.
On the back? All right.
They're going around back. Make sure she don't run.
So you have the original?
I have the original and a copy.
A copy. So you want to give me the copy, and I'll make you a copy?
Works for me.
Because we need the. Well, I gotta sign off.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll just.
How about we just?
Lady.
Well, yeah, the original plan, sir.
Yeah.
Hi, sweetie. What the hell?
You can call write down whatever you need.
Just
We
no
just need her
flammables, no flammables or sharp objects.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can bring whatever she needs, like she's going to go into the dorm with all her stuff. Get out of
I
here.
don't need a park in the best spot.
Writing down for her lawyer for when she gets over there.
What do y'all think about this lady, you guys?
No idea.
I feel like this lady showing herself like this on this video, to me, proves to me why Alexee hid that from her. And
Yeah,
she's stupid if
I don't
she
know what he
didn't think
drives.
she was
I've
pregnant.
only ever called him.
That's my other daughter.
Oh, okay.
That's my daughter.
She's not.
You see how all the cars are at the road? Well, you're going to see the mother ask them to come pick her up at the house so she don't have to walk. I just don't get this lady. Then her boyfriend's mom is there. By the way, I looked it up. His name is Devin Fiaro, and the baby has his last name. So the baby is Alex Fiaro. She didn't want this baby. Please tell me how she named the baby after her. Dad's mad because they arrested her at home.
What can you see in there?
I can see them keep going in and out of her room.
Oh, okay. Nothing weird though?
They still, dude. Why is he doing that?
I don't know, but he's making me dizzy.
I know, right?
I'm car sick, man.
Get you some Dramamine.
Yeah,
This
for
taking
real.
forever. What are they doing?
Letting her take her
Trying
little
to
old
delay
sweet
the
time.
trying to delay the inevitable.
To go in, yeah, they should go in like any other person would have gone in there and grabbed her little ass, put her in cuffs, and taken her out.
Yeah. Well, they bailed her out, dude. I can't wait till October when the trial's over and we get to see her sentencing or if she's guilty or not. I can't wait.
Well, she's
Her
guilty.
trial is October 2nd. Oh
You
yeah,
want to call her into the
absolutely.
house today?
Well,
Her
what kind
trial
of
is October
punishment she
2nd.
gets?
Exactly.
Yeah. What punishment she gets is one thing, but she's definitely guilty.
There she is.
She don't even know it. I don't know her.
Alexee, do you know your date of birth?
Yes.
Okay.
11/25.
Do you know your date of birth?
Well, she didn't know her security number, social security.
Yeah, that's
all.
I'll go get it.
Okay, so the mom just asked taking the
Are you
car
okay
up
with your
to
mom
the
getting your phone complaint when we get to
house
the
so she didn't have to walk.
It has your personal information
Can
on
you
it.
repeat that?
Are you okay with your mother getting the criminal complaint? It has your personal identifying information on it. Serial number, date of birth.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. I have to serve you first, then your mom can get it, okay?
her serial number. He just said her serial number.
Social.
No, he said your serial number.
Around.
I don't know. Maybe a case number. I
No
don't know.
medications, anything you need to take while you're in there.
No, sir, no.
Okay.
She has still been like bleeding, so I don't know if she needs.
Do you have any? They do. I don't know if they have tampons.
They do have other products.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure if you take your own, you can use your own.
Can she? Do you want to grab some? Can she grab some of that?
Lord,
real quick?
right now.
Do you mind if
Get your
She
little bag.
cannot bring her pads into that jail.
Go ahead.
Really?
They'll just throw them away.
Just
Yeah,
make
they're
sure you're
gonna
doing-
make her buy them.
Okay. And just nothing sharp, no flammables, nothing sharp. Okay. Okay. They're gonna check it when you get over there. Okay.
Okay.
Good work. Are they just gonna treat her like a queen?
She also
check those
has no emotion getting
Thank you. Okay,
arrested.
we're gonna check all that when you
The
get over
mom
there, okay?
has more
You know-
emotion than her.
If this girl was black, they would have been in there, had her in cuffs in 30 seconds
I
flat.
don't want to go there.
Right now too.
That's true.
All right. What's in there?
Personal pads.
Just
Personal
pads.
pads?
Yeah, she needs them.
Oh,
They brought the car all the way to the house
First
at the
unit was
mother's
Public
request.
Safety Complex. If you just go through the front door, you know where we first spoke in the records?
Yeah.
If you just go over there. Is there any four?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll meet her in the front.
Okay. I'll
They
her
get in the
name and
car,
all
they're
stuff,
like,
go to
your
dispatch.
mama ain't here no more to complain and protect you.
She freaks out when they handcuff her.
We're Tampa. I'll be headed your way shortly.
Relay the rest.
I'll be headed your way for the relay shortly.
Yeah, but I mean, it's true, isn't it? Never silent.
I don't want to talk about it on my channel right now, please.
Okay.
I just don't want to bring it up in this case.
Gotcha. Nope.
Yeah, I was gonna go station. He signs the original, then I'll relay, send it back.
Make sure you send a copy to the readout.
No, that's what I'm gonna relay it.
You just send them a copy.
19.
Send them a copy, email.
Okay.
You just need to enter it on there.
Oh, okay.
And then the original can go back.
I'll just go straight there. I didn't bring my phone with me. What time is it? 4:02. They'll be good. No, 4:45. I'll have time to get it back to. Oh.
Okay, there, just walking to the car. So I found, Avery, are you still in here? I found this article. I'm going to read to you because it's on my phone. It says, exclusive. She was a master manipulator. Alexee Trevizo knew she was pregnant and had even picked out the name Alex for her baby boy, but hid it from everyone and blamed weight gain on birth control pills, high school friends claim. And then it says down here,
Avery's still here.
okay, good. The friends asked, oh, 1 minute she could be friendly with you if she wanted something, then pretend you don't exist the next. And I'm sure that's what her mom taught her. The friends asked not to be identified because in Artesia, with its population of just 12,000, everyone knows everyone. She had this attitude about her as if she was better than anyone else. It was almost as if she looked down on you. She thought she was the best cheerleader at the school because she was friendlier with the cheer coaches than most of the other girls. Trevizo spent most of her time with Devin Fierro, her boyfriend of 3 years, who was also a senior at Artesia High School. The friends say talk about her pregnancy started swirling in November of last year when she would have been around 7 months pregnant. She denied it to anyone who would ask. A cheerleading coach even asked her if she was expecting, and Alexee blames her weight gain on taking birth control pills. Friends DailyMail.com spoke with said Trevizo never confirmed to them that she was pregnant, even though rumors were rampant around school. We didn't want to get into her business. The last thing you want to ask someone who looks like they've gained weight is if they're pregnant. But reflecting back, the friends say all last year Alexee wore baggy type clothing where in previous years she hadn't. When Trevizo's weight gain really became noticeable in mid-December, without any prodding from her friends, she told them she had realized she had gained weight and needed to go on a diet to get back on track. According to police reports, her newborn baby later died from entrapment when an individual is in a airtight container or relatively airtight container. In this case, a tied plastic bag consumes all the available oxygen until there is no longer oxygen to sustain life. Trevizo was taken to the town's hospital where she complained of back pain. She told the nursing staff she was not pregnant, not sexually active, and had regular periods. A lab test was run and the test came back positive for pregnancy, so she went to the bathroom at the hospital and refused to come out. So she did this after she found out she was pregnant. She spent 19 minutes inside, only coming out after nursing staff got the key from security and told her they were coming in. I'm looking to see if there's something else. She never cheered again after going back to school. She was able to go to prom though. When her son would have been 3 months old, she slipped into a mini dress and sneakers to dance the night with Piero. At one point in an English class, we were supposed to write a poem. She wrote one titled People Talk. It was about how people are spreading rumors about her and speculating on what has happened. Alexee is a narcissist, continued the friend. She named the baby boy the one she is accused of killing, Alex Piero. She deserves some serious prison time if convicted for what she did. She needs to pay for her crime. This is sick. Like, they really think she did anything wrong. Are you serious right now?
I don't know. People are sick.
I know. All right, that's everything I have for today, guys. Don't forget, tomorrow we have domestic violence talk with Never Silent as special guest. Sunday is trivia, and Monday we're going to talk some more about Nagasi Zuberi because I have more information about him. I already scheduled with Never Silent for tomorrow, so I'm not breaking that with her. So we'll have to do it Monday. I hope you guys are here tomorrow. Never Silent is awesome, and he has amazing information with resources and for domestic violence. So I hope you all join us for that. Again, I'm going to say please share me out to everyone you know, but definitely share me out to people who are in domestic violence situations, trying to get away from the situation. Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow. Never Silent has really good resources on different topics. So I hope y'all join me for that tomorrow. And then Sunday, y'all better be here for trivia. Lady V, tell them how fun trivia is.
Trivia is so fun.
She said it like that because she never won.
Avery and Sherry whip everybody's pants.
Speaking of Sherry, you guys, I'm worried about her. I haven't spoke to her in 2 days. That's weird. Have you talked to her, Lady V?
No, I haven't.
Can you try to reach out to her? I'm really worried. I don't know what's going on. If she's mad at me for something, that's cool. But I just want to make
I
sure
have
she
no
doesn't.
idea. She hasn't said anything to me about it.
Kaz, tell them how fun trivia is since you won the first one.
I never do
win trivia.
October either.
It's okay if you don't win, but do you have fun? That's the question.
Yes, ma'am.
If it's no, you can tell me you won't hurt my feelings.
No, it can
But
be
I
fun.
know if
I
y'all
just
don't have
don't.
fun, I have fun.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay, Kaz and Avery don't want to answer me, so it's okay. Oh, look, Kaz says fun, fun, fun. Yeah, see, it's fun. Y'all come for trivia. It's not for money or anything. It's just for fun, but it gets away from the drama and all the crap going on and just have some fun for a little while. So that Sunday, join us. And Monday, we have more about Nagasi Zuberi and oi, oi, oi. Yeah. So y'all be there for all of that. Supposedly, I heard Brian Koberger, Alexee Trevizo, and Sarah Boone's trial supposed to start on October 2nd. Obviously, I can't do all of them. That'd be like 24 hours. But I'm gonna put a poll in the on my community page asking you guys which trial you would want me to cover. I know last time I did Brian and Alexee, but now we have Sarah Boone. I think someone said yesterday. So now we have to add Sarah Boone in here to see which one you guys want to watch. Because I only do what y'all want to watch. You know what I mean? I can watch whatever I want to watch later.
Who are we choosing through?
Brian Koberger, Alexee Trevizo, or Sarah Boone? Get Brian. I'm not doing Brian. Alexee or everybody's doing Brian. Alexee or Sarah Boone?
There's not very many people covering Alexee. That'd probably get you more views.
That's what I was going to do, but I wasn't sure about Sarah Boone.
Sarah Boone, yeah, that would get you a lot of views, but at the same time, there's going to be a lot of people covering it.
Yeah,
So
that's why
I
I
don't
thought
know.
Alexee too.
Yeah.
Girl, Casby too. I just can't deal. Because in my opinion, they going over the same thing over and over again. Of nothing we will know until trial. So it's kind of, I don't know. The only person I listen to about Brian Koberger is Scarlett. Everybody else I just can't.
Yep, I get it.
All right, you guys, please hit that like button for me. I really appreciate it. Come back tomorrow. Come back every day, right? Every day.
Yeah, every day.
So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope the rest of your
All
night
right.
is good. Bye, y'all.